Hello everybody and welcome to another one of my commentaries. Today I'm going to be doing another 2v2, or 2 versus 2, or 2 quattro 2. I have no fucking idea what I just said. Alright, so today is going to be me and Keros versus these two people here. This is a pretty long 2 versus 2, so I'm going to try to make it quicker by just rushing through the beginning bullcrap and sitting here, there. All 4 of us are more modern armies. Holy crap. So, I brought artillery. My buddy Keros did not. This guy here brought artillery. This guy did not. It's a pretty good lineup on both sides, so pretty good militaries on each side. I wasn't able to bring some of the veteran units that I wanted to bring, but I did bring a couple, so it should be quite an interesting replay for you guys to see. We all have some good moves here. He has some good moves in the beginning here on this side, right here. Bottom right, red has some good moves. I have some good moves later on. My buddy here, Keros, has some good moves later. Not sure if I'm saying his name right, but yeah. This guy on the bottom left here, bottom left red, does not have too much for good moves, but that's not a big deal. As you can see my lineup here, I'm going to kind of go through this a little quick. We got Imperial Guard, 2 of them. Imperial Infantry, right there. And my Infantry Daring Marine, which is my veteran unit that has a 150 range. As well as a Tulsa Rifleman, Shogun. 1, 2, 3 Yariki, 2 spear levy, another spear levy here, my artillery, which is so far getting some kills. Look at that massive deadness there. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, what the, why are you getting up? You, okay. Oh, okay. Well, on my friend's side here, we got let's see. Black bear. White bear, Shogun, Tulsa Rifleman, Yariki, Saber Cab, Shogun, Imperial Guard, Infantry Day Marine, Yariki. In the beginning here, you're going to notice I screw up quite well. This guy's bringing in 2 revolver cab, which I hate. I'm not good at dealing with them, so you're going to notice I'm going to lose a couple units here in the beginning. In the end, it really doesn't matter, but it's still quite a big loss in the beginning. I didn't want it to happen, so we got Black Bear, Vermilion Bird, Black Bear, a veteran United States Marines. No, not veteran. A veteran Infantry Day Marine with a 150 range, so we both got an equal advantage there. He's another Black Bear here. On this side here, we got Black Bear, black, red. Let's go over here real quick to show you how I screwed up on the first half. I kept them walking. I didn't think about this. He didn't know they were there. And he ends up taking up quite a my guys here in the beginning here. I tried to realign him quick enough, but he's not going for them. So I'm like, okay, he's going for my artillery. I'm going to try to get my guys up there quickly. Doesn't work out so well. He takes out my artillery. That really sucks. So I'm going to get a couple kills here, but it's not going to be enough to make up for losing my artillery right off the bat. I really don't know what happened there. I just was like, okay, whatever. I tried to run up my cab, but they got so bunched up on my spear levy that all I did was pop them out of hidden, so now they know I got it. But my Infantry Day Marine over here got some shots off, got some good kills. So at least I got a little bit of payback here. You know, not enough that I needed, but yeah. Back over here to this line here, I already gave you off what he has on his gun infantry, but we also have Yarikachi, 2 of them, Parrot guns, Saber Cab, Saber, General, and General over here for the yellow guy. I don't know why he's sitting back here. So there you go. I know the yellow guy also has 2 Yariki units. I'm not sure where they're at right now, but he does have those, so keep an eye out for those in the future. In the beginning here, all we're going to do is kind of set up a massive line on both sides and kind of just sit there for a while and camp. So, because in this situation you really can't do much else, you know, when you're facing other modern armies. It's a little bit of a confusion. So he's going to bring up his revolver cav again, and this is when he goes after my Tulsa Rifleman for the 2nd time, which does the job. Sadly, I just did not move them correctly. I was not paying attention half the time right here. I do not know why, but just wasn't working it too well. So I ended up getting them killed. It's never fun watching your very expensive unit get killed right off the bat. He runs these guys here, this revolver cabin, as a melee, and he runs this one up as a gun shooting. I tried to get my spear up there quick, but that didn't work out. You know how slow those guys are going uphill. So, ouchie. And yep, there goes my Tulsa rifleman. And in this firing here, he took a lot of his own cav with him, so I believe this cav unit's going to rout, just like it did right there. I guess that worked out a little bit for me. It took out his smaller revolver cav. I'm not sure if they come back into the fight or not, but they're gone for now. At this time I'm thinking, okay, I got to use these trees to my advantage somehow, way or another. Even though I just screwed up my Tulsa rifleman there, I still got you know, Imperial Guards here that I'm going to bring up. I didn't bring up my 150 Infantry Day Marine, but you know what I did bring up works. I also brought up my cavalry, all three of them. I'm going to bring them through the forest, kind of keep everybody hidden except for these two guys. I'm going to show them right now that, hey, I'm bringing the fight, so you better bring yours. You know, I'm not going to go down easy. This is still on fast forward. If I was to hit 4x, I'm afraid that with how many units are on the field, with my settings pumped to max, I'm going to lag up. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it lagged up. Okay, well, oh well. Hopefully this will go quick enough. If not, I'll just circle around the field a bunch of times talking about trees. So these trees over here, they're grouped up. They're going to be moving down the field very slowly, depending on the wind pattern. On this side, you just saw that he has his two yard key units popping in and out of the forest here. He's walking them, running them, walking them, running them. Now he's officially decided he's going to go ahead and run them through the forest, try to get some positions here on him. At this time, this White Bear infantry engages on this yard key unit here, takes out only a couple of them. At this time, also, the Tulsa Riflemen start engaging on these guys, takes out a couple more. He charges this unit right into here. Let's watch the massacre of... Holy crap. Yeah. The cav ran right through him for a little bit there, but in the end, this White Bear infantry is just, it's not always a good idea to run a spear unit into an infantry unit like this. You're never going to really win in that chance unless you're coming from behind. Unless you use that back door, prepare to be ejected. Sorry. Bye-bye. Get out of here, stupid cav. So, in the end there, you saw he won. He lost, 60 guys, but, he was able to wipe out that whole unit. His other yard key unit's falling back for now. This time this guy's going to realign. He's got like a double line going on here, which in my opinion is very stupid the way he has it going on. If you notice, these guys are lined up level. So if these guys engage and these guys engage, these guys are going to shoot right in the back of these guys. He does it all the way across this line here. So in a true fight, that if they were to line up together, this unit would get dropped. This whole front line here would probably be dropped right off the bat, because it'd be taking fire from the front and back. You can see on my side how I'm hiding all my infantry into the forest over here. They are all officially hidden, which is good. You're going to tell here soon that I'm going to be using this forest to my advantage in a very, very necessary way. Because if I didn't do this, we probably wouldn't have taken, the left side of the field as well as I wanted to. So let's go ahead and watch how things roll out here. At this time, he's going to bring up his Tulsa Rifleman, getting engaging distance here to shoot at these Black Bear. He's going to be taking them down one at a time. Artillery's starting to engage his line here, getting a couple hits. Not too much. As well as this Tulsa Rifleman unit's not getting too many hits here either. He's going to run up this revolver cav here to try to take out some of these Tulsa Riflemen, which not a good idea. Not a good idea at all, because you're running 7, 8 revolver cav into this unit, which didn't even... Yeah, it dropped a couple guys, so it was pointless. So that was kind of a waste, actually. As you can see, I'm starting to, creep up a little bit here on the left side with these guys here. Also bringing in a couple cav units to the left. I'm going to keep creeping up on these guys. You can already see I'm already got a firing arc on them, but I do not want to engage at this current second. I will start engaging really soon, though. I'll get you a good view on that when that comes to pass. But for now, this yard key unit, his big yard key unit just jumped into a fight, as well as this saber cav here. Against a Imperial Guard infantry, a Yariki. Imperial Guard infantry and Yariki. These two units here, they're not going to last too long. I mean, Imperial Guard infantry has a really good melee. And then you got the Yariki here that's able to wipe out this saber cab very quickly. So far, the yellow unit is already taken off. It's out of here. So now, this guy's decided to retreat his saber cab before he loses them too. So, in the end, it wasn't too well of a... Too good of a plan there. He only lost 70 units. That's not bad. He was able to fall back his Tulsa Riflemen before they got crushed, which is good. Didn't lose too many on his yard key. Looks like we've started engaging over here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. Yes, I told them to start engaging a little bit here. They took out a couple guys, as you can tell. They took out a very big chunk of guys, actually. This is when this cab runs in, so I charged both my cab, and I knew it was a good idea to put them over here. At this time, he's going to retreat this cab. This cab hasn't even really been touched yet, except for by its own guys, and it's starting to waver. At this time, I'm going to take both of my cab units here, the two right here, and charge them into this line, trying to chase these guys down. As you can tell, I'm getting a pretty good smacking on them. I mean, I'm running through them here. When you run this many Yariki into one line, it's going to take them out pretty quickly, especially when you got a revolver cab shooting into the back of this line as well. This is going to give me enough push here to try to get into this revolver cab. Not a good enough push, but it will give me some. At this time, this black bear does break, so I was able to break this black bear line with just my 2 Yariki and some fire support from these guys. At this time, my guys here are going to go ahead and try to kill off the rest of the survivors from that line, which is okay with me. I take the rest of my surviving cav here and try to charge them into the revolver cav here, as well as this line here. At this time, he's going to start bringing up General's bodyguard. My Yariki got beat by his revolver cavalry because I didn't have nearly as much here compared to his revolver cav. As well, on this line here, I took out a very big chunk of them. A total of 69 of them, which is actually really good for how many horses ran into them. You know, that doesn't look like 69 bodies. I'm thinking this unit got hit by some artillery earlier on. Either way, some pretty good fight there. 2 of my Yarikis were used up in good, use. Let's see what's going on here with this unit. He charged the rest of the Yard Cav right into my Marine unit, which, like I said, never a good idea. They tried reorganizing, so they did get a little bit of a, punishment right there. But in the end, my Imperial Guard is just going to wipe them out, so they're good and gone. At this time over here, we got the Tulsa Riflemen still engaging on the lines over here, taking out quite a few. So far the fights have been concentrated on the right flank of the field and the left flank of the field. Both battles are going equally good. We both had probably the same amount of casualties and kills. So maybe a little bit more on my side because I lost my artillery unit right off the bat and my Tulsa Riflemen. But yeah, and this artillery smacking over here, so it's probably pretty much equal. At this time I bring out my second line here, right in the open. Start engaging this line here, which has dropped quite a bit. I'm moving this one through the forest. As you can tell, I do not have a line of sight, so they're not able to engage where they were. Let's go ahead and give you a closer view on this right here. Let's watch the blood spurt from their veins. This time, my guys, I put them in a little bit of a retreat here to get them back a little bit. And then I don't know how they're hitting me here. These guys here have a 125 range, these guys as well, yet I was out of range when they were getting shots off on me, so that was actually pretty odd. Once I get them back into position here, though, they're going to start engaging and wipe out the rest of this line. Pretty good fire right there. Oh, beautiful. Look at that blood coming from every one of them. So as my line goes ahead and engages with these guys, as you can tell, they're in full retreat now. They lost way too many guys. If you can see the pile of deadness here. At this time, he's going to bring up one of his Infantry Day Marines with the 150 range, so now he actually has somewhat of an advantage, except for these guys are down a little bit here. Good 62 of them. 52 of them, my bad. I still got more of an advantage on that side. Over here, he's moved his troops around just a little bit here. He's reorganized them. As you can tell by the mass bodies here, he's kind of moved them into the position he should have had him in the first place, because these Tulsas can fire from hidden. So, but it doesn't really matter. He's gotten some pretty good kills here. He has 143 kills with these Tulsa Riflemen, which is actually really good. He's going to go ahead and start engaging on these lines here. Continue to take out guys one at a time. Get you some close-ups here before I move back to my side of the field. Shooting in the forest like this is actually very hard because you're not able to get some accurate shots compared to if you were in an open field, as you can tell. So, yeah. On this side over here, he's bringing his General's Bodyguard up, so I decided to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm bringing my General's Bodyguard up. I also brought out my last Yariki unit to show that I do have him, so do not try challenging me. He brings them up over here on this hillside, and he continues to march them extremely close to my guys. So at this time, my guys go ahead and engage, but like I said, the forest does make it hard to actually hit a lot of these targets, so only drop 20 of them, which is actually pretty good, though. I dropped 20 of their general bodyguard. That's really good, because that's 20 guys less than they had.
General, look! Their allies
Where are their allies run? Oh. Where are those cowards? Yeah, there they are. See ya, cowards! Oh, big red line. So, battlefield's kind of in the silence right now. I'm moving my guys up to the right here again, slowly walking them through the forest here. Whoa. You guys are like speed walking through the forest here. They're somehow able to stay completely invisible to the enemy, speed walking like that. Sure, yeah. These guys, but they don't have a line of sight on these guys, so they can't currently engage them. Let's go ahead and move back over here. We got a little charge going on with the saber cav straight into a Yari key. You know how this fight's gonna go. There we go. Let's watch this horse here. See what happens. Spear versus saber and gun. Oh, there goes that horse unit. Oh, holy crap. Oh my god, that horse just stampeded that guy. That was fucking brilliant. Dude, that was ridiculous. So right there you got to see that saber unit get completely wiped out. His Yariki taking a couple casualties, not too many. Probably got a couple from his own guys. Not a big deal. At this time his Imperial Guard infantry starting to engage on this black bear. As well as his Tulsa riflemen, I think. Nope, they're not engaging yet. Moving back to my side of the field here, let's see what's going on. The United States Marine are starting to get pushed up. Let's go ahead and put this into a fast forward, get the time moving a little bit. Get some more action rolling. At this time, he's going to start marching this unit here, this Infantry Day Marine unit, into the forest. He doesn't know I'm sitting here, so I tell them to open fire, and at this time, this Infantry Day Marine unit is starting to get shredded. So they decide they're going to go ahead and reposture their, how they're sitting and everything. Try to get shots off. He brings up his general's bodyguard to try to get some shots off as well. So I start to engage the general's bodyguard instead. I'd rather take them out than, worry about these guys. Take out his general, you basically cut the head off the snake, so you kill the army. It really affects the morale of an army if they lose the general. At this time, this unit goes hidden for a couple seconds, so it allows them to get shot up even more. In the end of this fight, this guy comes down to 7 guys total. So now I go back to engaging this line here, even though they keep popping in and out of invisibility here. They're like 50 feet away from each other, but they can't see them, so. Alright. So you know how that battle's rolling over there. It's just in and out right now. It'll probably pop right back up here in a second. On this side, this guy here is starting to take a little bit of the left flank a little. He's starting to line up a little on his side as well. He only lined up 1 line though, compared to 2 here, which is fine. So back to my side of the field, moving very slowly. As you can tell, my guys are completely engaging these guys and completely wiping them out. With the guys at 150 range, he really misused them. Misused and abused. So, these guys are getting wiped out. One at a time. Go ahead and watch some death here. At this time, this unit is broken. He is out of here. So his only veteran unit, I wouldn't say, I'd say veteran in the state, that they're an elite unit, United States Marines, Infantry Day Marine, is this U.S. Marine here. So the rest of his line is just Vermilion Bird and Black Bear. On this side, this guy still has most of his line, so I'm starting to win the left side of the field, which is starting to show consequences for the right side of the field, because if the left side falls, the right side is going to go with it. These guys got into a little bit of a pissing contest for a second there. Didn't do much, dropped a couple guys each side. Let's go ahead and get some fast forward here. This time I go ahead and realign both my units here on a non-advantage hill. I don't have any line of sight if I wanted to engage any of their guys. He goes ahead and realigns their guys. He's kind of starting to make a triangle here. He's getting worried that I'm pushing too far into his land, which he should be worried, because I am. On this side here, this Tulsa Rifleman is currently and constantly engaging this Red Bear infantry here, dropping one at a time. It's doing alright. I got this general on a constant waiver here because he's down to 7 guys. So, working it there. My guys started to engage this U.S. Marine unit here, dropping them pretty good, but they're U.S. Marines. They got pretty good reload and accuracy as well. And they were a full unit, so they're actually going to be one heck of a fight, even though their units are dropping quick. My guys are already cut in half, so it's not going to be as easy of a fight. I had these guys on ceasefire and hidden because I didn't want them engaging and getting, shooting these guys in the back. They weren't getting affected anyways because they're on the downhill here. So they wouldn't even have a line sight anyways. Probably better to keep them out of the fight. And this side is still the same. So we'll just keep over here for a little bit. I told my general bodyguard to move up a little bit and get some shot offs on this line here, which as you can tell dropped 20 of them. So out of 40 guys, that's pretty good. 40 shots, 20 guys dead. I'd call that pretty accurate. Gotta love the graphics in this game. He's gonna go ahead and just sit here for a little bit. I told my guys to cease fire for a second, kind of give him a break. Probably not sure if that's a good idea, but I'm still dropping a lot of them, and he's dropping a lot of mine. So far, this infantry unit here has taken over 343 souls, so that's pretty good. He's lost 153, but taken over 345. That's really good. This side is still engaging just small shots at a time with the Tulsa Riflemen. At this time, my unit here that has over 350 kills had to retreat as it lost too many. So he did finally get a victory on this flank here. It wasn't much of one, but it was good enough for now. At this time, I slowly moved my guys into a better position here, just in case he tries moving his guys up, which I was pretty sure he's going to do. Guess we'll see. Moving to this side here, this Tulsa Rifleman is engaging here still. He tried to move up this Imperial Guard a little bit. It didn't work out too well for him. He lost quite a few. So at this time, this guy here is going to bring up his Red Bear on this cliffside here and actually get some good shots off on these guys. Getting some looks in here on the Tulsa Rifleman. Just getting 1 or 2 shots at a time. Taking out small numbers at a time. Like I said, they're not that accurate when it comes down to forest fires. You can tell they're missing most of their shots. But they do take out the couple here and there. So at this time, this unit brings up here. This guy does a really smart move. He takes this saber cab, draws him down here like he's going to attack, but he doesn't. He just wanted to draw these guys out of hiding. So he goes, okay, they're out of hiding. I'm going to fall back. Now these guys are going to get the chance to engage those guys, which they do. And they drop quite a few. So that was actually brilliantly played, especially since these guys didn't engage this horse unit here. He didn't lose a single horse during that right there. So he was able to get these guys out of hidden and start engaging. There's blood all over my beautiful forest. Moving on to the left side, my general's bodyguard. I'm still kind of kiting him back and forth, trying to get some shots in, but not allowing them to get any on me. As you can tell, they're dropping quite a few here and there. A couple guys laying on the ground bleeding to death. That sucks for him. Not really. Still playing who's going to move first on this side. Pretty sure he's going to move first, so it doesn't bother me. Oh, and this is when I bring out the Shogun. These guys are brilliant. What I do is I bring my yard key in, my last remaining yard key in the charge on purpose, so they would start shooting here. Put them in a loose formation so they don't get as many deaths on the beginning. Oh, look at that brilliantness right here. All the blood and bodies flying everywhere. This allows my Strogotai unit to run in without taking much for any fire. They lost 1 guy so far, which starts a massacre right here. This is just going to start one big massacre. Let's watch this charge in on these guys.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
It is brilliant. These Shogun units just hit that line and it's already killed over 60 people. So these guys are just I'd probably be shitting myself at this current point. They just broke. My Shogun units already have killed 87 people. I'm going to go ahead and try to charge him right into this line. At that point, he starts to fall back, which is fine with me. On the top here, he's moved these two lines up. He's ran his Saber Cav into this unit here. Let's get a little view. Ah, pretty good charge right there. Not too shabby. I'm dropping quite a few of them, but their guns are still going off. He's going to take his other Yariki unit here and run him in. Let's go take a look at what my Shogun are doing real quick. Ah, my Shogun are running after this U.S. Marine unit. You'd think U.S. Marines, 13 melee. My guys have 19 melee, so not much of a fight there. I'll get you a view on that here in a second. Ooh, at this time, this Yariki unit is running through this infantry unit here, and then starts to engage the general's bodyguard. He left his general's bodyguard right open for the attack. He's going to run his Shogun unit into the back of these guys, so let's go ahead and watch this quick charge, and then switch over back to mine. Beautiful. So this Shogun unit's now officially engaged into that little party there. My guys are about to make the charge here. Let's go ahead and watch this. This is where a beautiful charge takes place. Right here, he's told these guys to cease fire. He doesn't want it to wipe out his own U.S. Marine unit. My guys are in very close follow and chase, so I'm happy with this because now I'm going to get the chance to charge this line instead of this line, and it's going to be one slaughter. Let's watch the charge. Look at all that blood all down that line. Oh my god. All that blood you see flying out right now is from their guys dying, not mine. Oh, that's just beautiful. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and go down the line, get you a little view. You can see all their units just falling. Ah. Dear God. At this time, he's going to take his U.S. Marine unit and engage the back of this line here. Going to get all those guys killed. So my Shogun unit's like, alright, let's do this. You want to go? Let's go. So my Shogun unit go ahead and starts running in. And here goes another massacre. Oh, beautiful blood flying everywhere. Beautiful. At this time, my Shogun unit has 358 kills. I'm continuing.
Your men have killed their generals.
I don't know how my men have killed their general, but I know this guy's general's toast. So now both their generals are out of play. This time, the Shogun unit is currently engaged with two Yarikachi units. He's going to go ahead and run another Yariki unit to the front here. He shouldn't have done that like that. He should have ran him into the back. But, okay. These are spear units. You never run a spear cav. Hell, you never run any cav into a spear unit, but, you know, whatever works to get a little pressure off the Shogun. That's, yeah. At this time, I tried to charge another line here with my Shogun, but they did get beat. Here's the last remaining, running away. They will get completely wiped out, though, but they did really good. They killed 397 people in that line of massacre all down this field. I hope you enjoyed that massacre there, as I thought it was beautiful. At this time, this Yarikachi unit is starting to waver, but so is the Shogun unit, though. So once this Shogun unit breaks, if it breaks, oh, yep, there it goes. So now this cav unit is screwed, as he has two Yarikachi units running after him.
An entire unit is dead,
and there goes
sir.
that. So these two Yarikachi units did break out and win on this. There's just too much pressure on the Shogun units, and they did not win that side. On my side here, I'm starting to move up my entire army, get better views, better shots. I'm getting my 150 range guys on the side here ready to go. This side here, he's bringing his Yarikachi down to go ahead and attack this white barrier infantry here. He's going to get a pretty good charge on them, get some good spears into these guys' chests. Yeah. A lot of death to be witnessed there, but what does he have? He has a second Shogun unit. So the field just became really, really disadvantaged for Mr. Yarikachi here, because this Shogun unit's going to kick the crap out of him. You're going to see this guy's in the mix of the combat here, starting to take out one at a time. At this time, both Yarikachi units break, even though they still had pretty good numbers. On this side of the field, I am starting to engage this black bear here that's not being watched over. So, yay me. He's just letting them get shot at. So, that works. Over here, he's bringing up another Yarki unit, as well as his whole armies are here starting to advance one pace at a time at the upper spot here. So he's starting to get a lot of kills, a lot of shots off. He's going to run this Yarki unit from behind here, which is a good move. It's always better to bring your units in from behind, especially if they're cavalry. So, right now we got a pretty good line battle going on here with the Tulsa Riflemen against these guys here. Go ahead and watch this cav charge into this artillery. This artillery is probably out of ammo. It's probably why it's not engaging anymore. So it doesn't really matter if he did this or not. But it is mass deathage anyways. This time he's going to go ahead and bring him off that and charge him right into the back of the line here, which is going to be a beautiful onslaught. So let's go ahead and watch this. Oh my god. At this time, the Shogun unit comes in to finish off the fucking job right there. Holy shit. Oh my god, that guy's head just started rolling all over the field. Look at that guy's head. Hey, his hair came off with it. Cool. It's perfect, too. This guy has, like, perfect hair. At this time, both of these guys quit the field. They both rage quit at this current time, so now the computer has control of these armies, or will at any second here. The Shogun unit is cav units right into the side of this unit, so they're going to start dropping very, very quickly. On my side, I'm starting to run these guys up. This is when they go ahead and quit. As you can tell, they're starting to realign. This is the computer doing all this. They just, you know, we took their flanks, and that's how they lost. I mean, you always got to be cautious of your flank. So now I've taken the left side of the field mostly. Actually, the whole left side of the field's mine. He's starting to conquer and has almost conquered the right side of the field, which he just took. So now what's left is these two wavering center units here, and we're good to go. Whole field is ours. At this time, these two units break. They don't want to fight anymore. They're done. They've seen how many kills these guys have gotten. Each unit's ranked up their whole lot of mess there. So as you can see, that is it. You got some guys firing here. Interesting. Guy looks like he has a bolt. That looks like a bolt. Huh. So they're shooting guns that have bolts, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Let me go ahead and get you the stats real quick, as there was a lot of death. As you could tell, one of my Shogun units got over 390 kills. I thought it was a good battle. We both took our flanks. We both beat the crap out of them. One slow step at a time. You know, I had a couple mistakes in the beginning. My friend had a couple mistakes later in the game, which didn't hurt as much as my mistakes did. As you can tell, I brought 2,000. He brought 2,000. I killed 800. He killed 1,000. So he killed more than me. Good on him. Let's go ahead and get you the unit stats. My Shogun got 397. Imperial Guard at 352, 183, Infantry Day Remaining at 175, which is pretty good. This guy here got 195 kills with his United States, 151 with Revolver Cav. See, the Revolver Cav really screwed me over. So, alright there. Interesting naming for him, just a bunch of numbers. On this side, Karos got 243 with his Shogun, 240 with the Tulsa, 195, 173 with the Yarkis, 146 with the Shogun, 136 with the White Bear. Over here, this guy got 177 with the Black Bear, 151 with the Paragons, and 120 with the Arkachi. It's pretty sad when the Paragons do more work than any of your other guys. I mean, yeah, artillery can do a lot in this game, but it shouldn't be that bad. As a final request, I'll go ahead and show you what I got for units if it doesn't lag up. I'll show you what I have for veteran units. I don't have that many, but I'll show you what I have for my traditional army real quick. I got 66 veteran units. You can go ahead and pause the video at any time to take a look at what I have and how, you know, that they're ranked up, how far they're ranked up. Some of these units are DLC units, so like these guys here, these Benke's Blades and these Gozenheim, those are from the new Hero Pack that just came out. Yes, I bought it. Sue me. Going over to my, yes, interesting names. Going over to my other army. how much we got here. I got 37 veteran units, as you can tell. Not too many right here. I've got a couple veteran artillery units, which I never use. My infantry marine and my United States Marines I use quite often, though. I haven't gotten too much on the ranked up here part yet, but it's one step at a time. I'll show you how my stats are real quick on how I set up my avatar. You can go ahead and pause it if you like to, and see what I did. Get you the other one for this one real quick. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, so have a great day and night and whatever time of the day it is for you or night. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.